Day 7 was so rough. Oh my god. Okay, day 7. Today was follicle scan day. So we went in this morning nice and early. Of course, there was like an ice storm last night, so it was super stressful getting there. And we had the scan, and they couldn't find my right ovary. It took a really long time, and they finally did, but it was hard to see. So they said they could find five follicles. 2 of them were measuring 10 millimeters or over, and there might be more, but they just can't get them. So they're hoping that it gets heavier with stims over the course of the next little while, so that it falls a little bit, because otherwise it's going to be pretty tricky for retrieval. And on the left, we had 10 follicles, but only 2 were 10 millimeters or larger. So hopefully some of those catch up. I mean, 15 is a pretty good count. It's way more than I thought we were going to get. But only 4 of them are big enough to really count. So fingers crossed that some of those perk up a little bit. And it was, so we met with the nurse to get refills of our prescriptions and everything. And I was telling her, I was like, the Cetrotide, like I'm getting hives like, everywhere. Like not just that little like localized welts where you put the needle in. Like I'm really itchy. And so we happened to have it with us because it's the one we take in the morning. So she asked if we would do it at the clinic. So we did it. We waited for the doctor to come in, and he came in and was like, I don't know. I don't think there's no way you're having an allergic reaction. I took off my shirt. And he was like, you're having an allergic reaction. So I am allergic to Cetrotide. Yeah, it was itchy. It was really itchy. And it seemed to be getting progressively itchier as every dose I took and happening faster. So they've switched me to Orgalutron, which is just Ganirelix. It actually says Ganirelix on the box, so I don't really know why they need 2 names, but there we go. Orgalutron for me starting tomorrow, and hopefully that'll be less itchy. So I went home, I stayed home from work. I came straight home, and Ian came with me, and I just took the heavy-duty prescription Benadryl and lay in bed like a zombie for a couple of hours, and then worked this afternoon. So yeah, so it was okay, but the doctor, he's not our doctor, he was just the doctor on call. We were fine, and I was actually pretty stoked about the numbers. I was feeling good. They're not, they're not super high, but I didn't expect them to be super high. My AMH was 0.96 for crying out loud. But he was like, don't lose hope. Pat, don't lose hope. At your age, you only need 1 good egg, and hopefully some of these will pep up, and you'll get a couple, and it'll be better. And it's like, what do you mean it'll be better? What do you mean don't lose hope? I hadn't lost hope. I was feeling quite hopeful until you said don't lose hope. So I don't know. I mean, he's not my doctor, so we don't know each other. He doesn't know my shtick. He really quickly flipped through my chart, but I was saying, we've got the low AMH, which is I'm 31, and I was for a 31-year-old, I have very low AMH. And it's because of presumably the endometriosis, because it pinned both my ovaries to the back of my uterus and beat the crap out of them, and then whatever. And he was like, no, it's from the surgeries. It's definitely from the surgeries, because as you cut a cyst away or cut the ovaries away, you lose a little bit of ovarian tissue. And I was like, oh, okay, well that makes sense. Until I got home and I started thinking about it, and it's like, wait, no, hold on. The first surgery I had, they didn't touch my ovaries, and then we did the blood test right after that showed the low AMH. The second surgery, where they did touch my ovaries, we haven't had a test after that. So either my AMH is now 0, or this guy's an idiot. I don't know. Do you know these things? Are these things that you know? He sort of went on about the fact that it was surgery that would do this to you, but that's not me, and I haven't had any ovarian cysts removed. I don't have a ton of cysts. I'm all endometriosis. So anyway, if you know things, I would like to know the things that you know, because that freaked me out a little bit. But yeah, so day 7 was really just lying in bed and feeling crappy. I'm so bloated still. I mean, it's not going to go away. It's just going to get worse. But holy Hannah, you can see, even other people are starting to notice now. The last couple of days I've noticed. But even Ian and one of my girlfriends are both like, ooh, that is not the shape you normally are. So it's definitely, things are happening, and hopefully those follicles catch up. And I mean, if we came away with 15 freaking, if they all have eggs, if we came away with 15 eggs, I would be over the moon. That would give us a good margin for some to die off during fertilization, and some not to be mature, and some to not freeze and not thaw. That would be good. So we will keep you posted, and we go in again in 2 days, so that'll be day 9, and we'll update you then and let you know how it's all going. Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Hi guys, YouTube community who may be watching us. It's day 6, and just want to give you a quick update. Things are going well. Tomorrow is the first time. Well, we introduced Cetrotide yesterday morning, and it's a timed, timed medication. There's a very strict time when you can take it, when you have to take it. So tomorrow will be the first day that I have to inject Stephanie at work. Fortunately for us, we work in the same building, on opposite sides of the same building, and they've been very kind to us and given us a room where we can put our sharps container and do the injection. So not really looking forward to that, but it's going to be a nice little break to see my wife during the workday. Other than that, we went out last night and we had a nice time out, but we decided to bring our kit and do our injections at Stephanie's parents' house. So the problem was I was supposed to do the math on our gonal F pens. So the pen has 900 IU in it, and we're prescribed 400 per day. So on day 3, it's unfortunately 2 pens that day because there's not enough from day 2, and so you need to use 2 different pens. So we triple checked, quadruple checked that we had everything we needed. We brought a sharps container, we brought all the medications, we brought 4 Q caps even though we only needed 1. We brought many syringes again even though we needed 1. Brought everything we need. Again, at least triple checked. I know I did. Stephanie probably did as well. And then we got to her parents. We helped them out a little bit in the afternoon, and then it came time before we were going to dinner. We had a reservation, of course, at a certain time. So before that, we got everything out, ready to go, and realized that we did not have enough in the gonal F pen. So we had to then rush home, get it out of the fridge. Of course, it was cold. We had to wait. We were quite late for our reservation. Fortunately, our in-laws were very accommodating, and they had an appetizer and a drink before dinner. But so just for you guys out there, just remember, it's not day 3 and day 6 necessarily. So make sure that the pen is preloaded with more than enough of what you're going to need. If not, bring some more. So anyway, that's just a little update. Day 6 is going well so far, and that's about it. So take care, guys. Thanks for following us on our adventure.